Good evening, folks. Hi, it's Chris. Uh, it's 2 o'clock in the morning here. I've been sleeping during the day, so it's starting to catch up with me. So, if you hadn't heard, I moved out of Victoria House. I moved from Smith Falls to Hope Living in Ottawa, Canada. So here I am. It's going all right so far. Met all sorts of new people. Got a new room, bigger room than the one I had at Victoria House. I do miss my old friends at Victoria House, but I've formed some pretty good friendships here. The food's all right. Sometimes better than other times. So you're probably thinking, I'm only 50 years old and I'm living in a retirement home. My life isn't over. I may not be able to change the whole world, but I can affect people in a positive way who come in contact with me on a daily basis. I'm not expecting to get along with everyone, but it's amazing what time can do. People can change their opinions, and so what am I going to do with the rest of my life? It's a difficult question. Just basically things that I've been doing for the last couple of years, I'm going to continue to do. Just small things like continue to work on my music. I'm learning some new songs and continue to read and educate myself and continue to try and affect people in a positive way. I remember when I was younger, there was someone in my life who I really looked up to, who always seemed okay to me and always made me feel like I was okay. And I've been thinking, and that's not always the effect I have on other people. Sometimes the way I live is a challenge to them. It is not what they're used to. It causes them to question themselves, and that can be a bit uncomfortable. So there's value in that, though, too. I try not to preach to people or tell them how to live their life. I just try and provide a good example and share my experience, strength, and hope. So why am I up at 2 o'clock in the morning? I've been having trouble sleeping at night because I've been sleeping during the day. But I'm awake in the morning, and then I'm asleep in the afternoon, and then I'm awake in the afternoon and the evening. Like I said, I'm learning some new songs. Thanks to Google and having a guitar. Got lots of good coffee here, but what's the biggest difference between Victoria House and Hope Living? Well, Hope Living is a much bigger setup. At Victoria House, there was 16 people living there, and here there's 90 rooms or something like that, and 4 floors and an elevator. But I don't go out as much as I used to where I lived before. Here I'm not really close to the stores. I'm kind of out in the suburbs here. I have to walk for quite a while to get to the stores, and I don't really know my way around all that much. And I'm sort of tired of sitting at Starbucks all by myself and having to deal with all the gossip. I've just sort of had enough of that, so I don't really feel like I want to repeat that in this town. It's a good place to go when I'm with someone else, but got lots of good coffee here, and of course Coca-Cola, and enough food, enough sleep, enough companionship, enough friendship, enough acceptance, enough cigarettes. But I saw the new Nova Rockefeller video today, Lost Girls, and it made me think about how your own experience is of optimum value to you. I mean, the people she sings about meant a lot to her, because that's her experience, that's what she knew. She was in a pretty wild crowd and was a pretty wild person when she was young. It made me think that we identify with what we know and what we've been through. I think someone who had lived a completely different life than her would still identify with the people and the places that they knew too, even if it wasn't as dangerous and difficult life. But